Good morning, children. Let's continue with exercise 9.1, question number 13. As observed from the top of a 75-meter lighthouse from the sea level. That means there is a lighthouse. Let AB represents the lighthouse, 75 meter. Then the angles of depression of two ships, underline the word angles, are 30 degree and 40 degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the ships. That means from the top of the lighthouse, you can view two ships, one behind the other. The angle of this is the horizontal. The angles of depression of two ships, that means an angle is formed here as well as an angle is formed here of two ships, one behind the other, is 45 degree and 30 degree. That means the angle formed here is 45 degree. Automatically by alternate angles, here also 45 degree, and the angle formed with the second 30 degree, so here is also 30 degree. As I explained, such questions, the greater angle will always be towards the right angle. Don't mark 30 here and 45 here, it will give a negative answer. And now they are asking you to find the distance between the ships. Let it be x. And now how do you give the introduction? Let AB is equal to 75 meter represents the lighthouse. Let C and D be the position of the ships. Be the position of the ships such that what is the angle formed? Angle BCA is equal to 45 degree and angle BDA is equal to 30 degree. Which are the two right triangles? BAC, triangle BAC is the first right triangle. Second one BAD. The right triangle should be selected. And in triangle BAD. Check the sides of the triangle. In triangle BAC, the measure of BA is known to you. AC has to be found out and the angle is given as 45 degree. So first to proceed with the triangle BAC. In triangle BAC, tan 45 is equal to, opposite side is AB, adjacent side is AC. 1 is equal to AB length is 75 by AC, or the value of AC is again 75 meter. And now you can take the bigger triangle as triangle BAD. In triangle BAD, tan 30 is equal to 75 divided by, you can see the length of AD is 75 plus x. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to 75 by 75 plus x. If you cross multiply, 75 plus x is equal to 75 root 3. X is equal to 75 root 3 minus 75. How do you take the common factor? The common factor is 75, that is 75 into root 3 minus 1. Since that is the final answer required here, you can write it as multiply by 0.73. So how do you present the answer? Therefore, distance between the ships is equal to 75 into root 3 minus 1 meter, or 75 into root 3 is 1.73 minus 1 is 0.73. So that is 5 3s are 15, 22, 35, 3, 49 plus 3 is 52, 5, 7, 4. Decimal place is 0.73. So which is equal to 54.75 meter. That is, the distance between the ships is 54.75 meter. Question number 14. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degree. That means in the first position, she is observing the balloon at an angle of elevation of 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during this interval. Let AB is equal to 1.2 meter represents the height of the girl, and let the first position of the balloon, what she is observing, be at C. The height of the balloon from the ground is given as 88.2, and the angle of elevation from her eyes, that means her normal eyesight is here, and she observes the balloon at an angle of elevation 60 degree. And now the balloon is moving. Let it reach the position D. Its height from the ground is the same way as, let it reach the position E. The height from the ground is the same as 82.2 meter itself. Again, the girl is observing from here the balloon. Her normal eyesight will reach here. The angle of elevation is 30 degree. And now they are asking you, find the distance travelled by the balloon during this period. That means the first position was C. Now the balloon has moved to the position E. So whatever be the length here, that will give you the distance moved by the balloon during from the position C to E. Here AB is equal to DG is equal to FH. Introduction is, let AB is equal to 1.2 meter represent the girl. Then C and E be the two positions of the balloon such that what is the angle formed? Angle CBG is equal to 60 degree, and the next angle is angle EBH. Angle EBH is equal to 30 degree. Now you can talk about the height. Let AB is 1.2. Therefore, the length DG is also 1.2. FH is also 1.2 meter. Which shows that the total height 88.2 minus 1.2 will give you CG and EH. Therefore, CG is equal to EH is equal to 88.2 minus 1.2, that is 87 meter. That will be CG and EH. Which are the two right triangles you are going to consider? First triangle is CGB. In triangle CGB. Second triangle EHB. In triangle EHB. Take the sides, but both the sides are measured as given as 87 degree. You have to find out what is the length of GH. Let's mark it as X. So in triangle CGB, see the angle is 60 degree here. Tan 60 is equal to opposite side is CG by adjacent side is BG. Tan 60 value is root 3. CG length we know as 87 by BG, or BG root 3 is equal to 87. BG is equal to 87 divided by root 3. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3. So let's rationalize and get the answer as 87 root 3 by 3, or 3 2s are 29 root 3. The value of BG is 29 root 3. Take the next triangle as triangle EHB. In triangle EHB, again, tan 30 is equal to EH by BH. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to EH value is again 87 divided by BH is made up of BG and GH. The length of BG we already know as 29 root 3. 29 root 3 plus X, the distance here. You will get directly the answer, cross multiply. 29 root 3 plus X is equal to 87 root 3, or what is the value of X? 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3, which is equal to 9 to get 17 is 9 plus 1 10, 8, and 7 minus 2 is 5. 58 root 3. Now, therefore, the distance covered by the balloon is equal to 58 root 3 meter, which is equal to, you can multiply with 1.73, 58 into 1.73, that is 173 into 58, 8 3s are 24, 56 plus 2, 58, 13, 15, 36, 3, 8, 4, which is equal to 100.34 meter. So the distance covered by the balloon is 100.34 meter. Question number 15. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. That means a tower AB. AB is representing the tower. A man standing on the top of the tower, that means man is standing here, observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degree, which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. Underline the word uniform speed. He is observing a car in the position C. The angle of depression, the normal eyesight is here, observing the car at an angle of depression 30 degree, but the car is not stopping, it was moving with a uniform speed. So 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. That means the car was moving, and after 6 seconds it reached at the position D. From there the angle of depression is 60 degree. That means here is also 60 degree. Now the question is, find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. The time taken by the car to reach the point A. That is what the question says. Once again, there is a straight highway which leads to the foot of a tower. That means AB represents the tower. The angle of depression from the tower to the car which is moving on the straight highway, the first position is C and the angle of depression is 30 degree. The car was moving with a uniform speed. After 6 seconds, the car was in the position D. Then the angle of depression has changed to 60 degree. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. This question will be asked as such. That means the concept has to be the same, only there will be number change. So you can study the pattern as such. Now, here the first statement is, I told you to underline the word uniform speed. Let the uniform speed of the car be x meter per second, because the question is after 6 seconds. That is why we have taken it as meter per second. Suppose the question is after 6 minutes, you take it as x meter per minute. There is no problem in that. So let the uniform speed of the car be x meter per second. Now, time taken to travel from the position C to D is equal to 6 seconds. That is the time taken. And you know the speed. If you know the speed and time, immediately what can you calculate? Distance CD. Therefore, distance CD is equal to speed into time, which is equal to x into 6, or it is 6x meter. This CD represents 6x. Let us denote this be h, and here let it be as y. So that means let the distance CD be x, distance DA be y, and height of the tower be h. Which are the two right triangles you are seeing here? The right triangles are BAD, first one, and the second right triangle BAC. Now, when you take triangle BAD, the measure of AB is also unknown to you, measure of AD is also unknown to you. If you take triangle BAC, again AB is unknown, so AC is also unknown. The first triangle BAD, tan 60 is equal to, opposite side is AB, adjacent side is AD, root 3 is equal to h by y. In this question, the peculiarity is we are going to eliminate h. That means the question has not asked you to find the height of the tower. So eliminate h. That means h is equal to root 3y. And now the next triangle BAC. In triangle BAC, tan 30 is equal to AB by AC. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to, AB is again h by, AC length is 6x plus y. 6x plus y. Replace h as root 3y by 6x plus y. If you cross multiply, root 3 into root 3 is 3y is equal to 6x plus y. 2y is equal to 6x, or the value of y is 3x. That means distance y is the same as 3x. Therefore, distance y is equal to 3x. The car is still moving with the uniform speed. The speed is equal to x. Therefore, time is equal to distance by speed, that is 3x by x, or it is 3 seconds. Therefore, the car reaches, the time taken to reach the foot of the tower is equal to 3 seconds, or The car from the first position till the foot of the tower, it is taking 9 seconds. Now, whether the question is 6 seconds or 6 minutes, follow the same pattern. The unit what you have taken here, if it is meter per minute, time also you will get in minutes. That's all. No need of conversion into kilometer per hour. Just leave the answer. Follow the pattern for any number change also. It can be asked as a 4-mark question. Introduction also has to be given. I forgot to write it in the middle, in the beginning. Let AB be the tower, C and D be the position of the card such that BDA is equal, first position, BCA is equal to 30 degree and angle BDA is equal to 60 degree, and then continue from the side. Introduction is compulsory. Question number 16. You can study as such. The angles of elevation of the top of a tower. So immediately you will understand that there is a tower, top of the tower. That means to the top of the tower, the angle of elevation from 2 points at distances 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower. That means the 2 points are there. The first point is at a distance of 4 meter from the foot of the tower, and the second point D. The second point D is at a distance of 9 meter from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation, that means the angles formed here are, it is said that the angles formed are complementary. Complementary. That means if the first angle is theta, theta plus second angle is giving you 90 degree. Complementary means sum of the two angles is 90 degree. Therefore, what will be the second angle? It will be 90 minus theta. So let us take any one as theta. Second angle will be 90 minus theta. This figure, even if you take the 2 points on either side of the tower, it is not a problem because the answer will be the same. Find the height of the tower as 6 meter. Prove that the height of the tower as 6 meter. Let AB represents the tower and C and D represents the two positions, represents the 2 points, such that AC is equal to 4 meter, AD is equal to 9 meter. Angle BCA is equal to theta and angle BDA is equal to 90 minus theta. So the same triangles we are considering. In triangle BAC, tan theta is equal to, this you have to prove, so leave it as H. Tan theta is equal to AB by AC. Tan theta is equal to H by 4. Leave it as such because there is no simplification possible there. Second side, in triangle BAD, tan 90 minus theta is equal to AB by AD. Since the AD measure is given directly, you can directly write the value of AD as 9. Tan 90 minus theta, by complementary angles, what is tan 90 minus theta? It is cot theta because they are complementary angle, is equal to AB length is H, AD is 9. If cot theta is H by 9, immediately what is tan theta is equal to the reciprocal 9 by H equation 2. Why did we take that? Because then by equating 1 and 2, the answer will be very simple. So these two steps are very important. If you remember those two steps, the question is very simple. From 1 and 2, H by 4 is equal to 9 by H. By cross multiplication, H square is equal to 36. H is equal to root 36, which is equal to 6 meter. Therefore, height of the tower is equal to 6 meters. The same question can be asked with the values of 4 and 9 as A, B, and you will be asked to prove height of the tower as root AB. Follow the same step, you will reach in this particular step. The answer will be H is equal to root AB meters. So the same question can be asked with the general A and B as distances. So this completes chapter 9, heights and distances, or applications of trigonometry also. Just learn these questions from the textbook, and then the next class we will work out a few worked out examples and some extra questions which are very important. So practice these questions as such, the same textbook questions, study as such.